represent Physiques of Greatness. And right now, homies and homies, time for one more topic. We've been busy all day doing POG tips and topics all motherfucking day. Tired of the motherfucker. I do this for y'all, man. We really appreciate y'all support. Got a question from a subscriber. What's good, Chris? They always talk about what's good.
Even in person, they're always like, what's good?
What's good? Alright. What's good, Chris? I have a question for you. I just recently got done dieting, been dieting about 15 weeks. And I was wondering, should I start bulking? Should I maintain? Or should I reverse diet? Also, do you even have to reverse diet? I've heard so many different opinions, and I would really like to hear your opinion. Okay? Pretty much, man. One of our homies wants to know, is reverse dieting necessary? He also wants to know, after he gets done dieting, should he maintain or should he just go straight into his bulk? Good, that's a very good question. I would have really appreciated though if he would have told me how lean he got. That really makes a huge difference, believe it or not. You know, somebody who goes from a 20% body fat to a 12% body fat isn't gonna put as much stress on his body as somebody who went from a 15% body fat to a 4% body fat. You know, that's two different levels of conditioning, two different hormone levels, you know what I'm saying? Two different levels of stress put on the body. I'm gonna assume he got whole ready, cause we're about getting whole ready. Well, I'm about getting whole ready, Vince is about getting whole ready. Can't speak for the viewers, you all have your own individual, you know, goals, but I'm assuming he just wanted to get whole ready. You know what I'm saying? Because if he got stupid shredded, I'm assuming he had a coach to help him get stupid shredded, and he would be asking me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm assuming he just got whole ready, maybe 8 to 10%, like me. You know what I mean? Now, should he bulk, cut, or maintain? Honestly, anytime you get done cutting, I think it's always valuable to maintain for a little while. For one, why would you want to get whole ready and not show it off for a little while? You know, so yes, I think you should maintain for about 6 to 8 weeks minimum. And if you want to bulk, which I'm assuming you do because you asked should you bulk, then do what the fuck you want. Now, the question about reverse diet. Should you reverse diet? Now, I have a lot of mixed feelings on this. You know, I don't know if you've seen my homeboy Jason Blaha's video, Juggernaut Fitness. I don't agree with everything he says, and I'm sure he doesn't agree with everything I say, but I really love his channel. Me and him are cool. I consider him a friend of mine. We message each other all the time. Sometimes I'll send him a picture of somebody and I'll say, hey Jason, what do you think, this guy's natural or what? And he'll say, get the fuck out of here, Chris, you know that guy's not natural. So I really consider him a good friend of mine. And I'll put the link to his video in the description if you happen to give a fuck. It's gonna be at the very bottom of the description if you wanna see his opinion. I value his opinion. I think he's a very smart guy, I really like him a lot. But to sum it all up, man, reverse dieting is not necessary to an extent. You know, you might see a lot of coaches, they want to reverse diet somebody for like 15 or 20 weeks. That's highly unnecessary. Unless you fucking lost a shitload of lean body mass, you're not gonna fuck your metabolism up that much, you know what I'm saying, on a diet. Unless you lost lean body mass, a fuckload of it, you're not gonna mess up your resting metabolic rate or your basal metabolic rate. It's fucking possible. That determines your metabolism. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't think I lost much muscle at all, if any. You know what I'm saying? So there's no need for me to reverse diet for 15 to 20 weeks. I have to agree on Jason Blaha. A lot of it is a scam. You don't need to pay anybody to add 3 grams of fat to your diet and 5 grams of carbs to your diet weekly. You can do that your goddamn self. Honestly, if you haven't fucked your metabolism up, if you just want on a diet, you just need about, like I just said, 6 to 8 weeks to make sure your hormone levels are in check. You know, just slowly add some calories, slowly cut back on the cardio. Me, for example, I use myself as an example. What I'm gonna do, this is my last week of cutting. When I get done cutting, what I'm gonna do, I'm doing cardio 5 days a week. 45 minutes each. I'm not gonna cut out cardio. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stay on 5 minutes of cardio, but I'm gonna cut 30 minutes. I'm gonna add about 25 grams of carbs. A week later, I'm gonna go 20 minutes, 5 days. I'm gonna add about 24 grams of carbs. Then I'm gonna go to 4 days of cardio. You see what I mean? I'm gonna slowly cut back on the cardio, slowly increase my calories. After about 8 weeks, I'm doing what the fuck I wanna do. You know what I mean? So, to sum it all up, after you get done cutting, maintain for a little while, take some great pictures, flex on Instagram, show off for the ladies, and then you can go on a bulk in about 8 weeks if you want to. Do you have the reverse diet? Fuck no. Just maintain for a little while, slowly cut back on the energy you're expending, and add the calories. Now people are gonna ask me, won't adding calories make you fat anyway? Fuck no, let me explain why. I'm not trying to make this video super long, but I gotta make sure you understand what the fuck I'm talking about here. Cause I don't want anybody to watch my video and have a misunderstanding. Cause when you, at our level of success, you have a lot of viewers that value your opinion. And I don't wanna give an opinion that you don't understand. I take responsibility for you guys. If you're watching my videos and you're using my advice, I have to give good advice. So if this video is too long, cut it the fuck off. But if you like my opinion, keep watching. Let me explain something. When you're dieting, right? For example, Vince, when you're dieting, aren't you sleepy?
Yeah, I'm sleepy right now.
Dude, when I'm dieting, I hardly go anywhere. Just the gym, I do my work, and I go to the grocery store when I have the energy. I hardly even fuck like I want to. You know what I mean? Like, I'm seriously that tired when I'm cutting. But guess what? When I slowly cut back on the cardio and I slowly increase my calories, guess what? I got a little more energy now. You know what? I'm gonna go, hey Bruno, you wanna go for a walk? Let's go for a walk. Grocery store time? Yeah, I'm going to the grocery store. Hey, mama wanna hang out. You have a little more energy to do things outside of the gym. You know what? 225 on the bench was hard when I was cutting, but now that shit feels like pussy weight. I'm back on 275 on the bench. So guess what? I'm stronger. My muscles are putting out more strength, which means I need those extra calories now. So technically you're adding more calories, but now that you have more energy and strength, you're burning more calories. That's why you're still able to stay lean when you slowly reverse diet to maintenance, okay? So don't be scared to put back on fat when you cut back on the cardio and increase the calories. Your metabolism is gonna shoot back up, your energy levels and your strength levels are gonna shoot back up, and you're gonna be burning all that extra calories anyway. You're not gonna gain much fat. 5 to 10 pounds at absolutely most, if you do it correctly. Anyway, I hope that helps you out. I hope I explained it so you can understand. Speaking of diets, don't forget I got meal plans and fat loss programs on BeastModeJonesCoaching.com. Link is in the description for all the men and women, homies and homettes that want to get lean for the summer. Well, anyway, man, thanks for your time. Hope this video helped you out a lot, eased your mind.
You forgot to tell them the most important thing too. If you're feeling tired in the gym, take some Pre-OG.
If you're feeling tired in the gym, be sure to go get you some Pre-OG. Link is in the description as well. Go get you about 30 of them bitches. Don't forget to like my shit. Comment, subscribe. Holla back at your boy.
Chris Jones, Vince G, P.O.G.